economic problem. He's got no plan to provide health care for every American. He has no plan to deal with our education system. And then on our foreign policy, I heard this morning that Senator McCain had news for me, he said. Al-Qaeda's in Iraq. You know, he had heard the debate last night. Some of you watched it. Tim Russert asked me hypothetically, he said, well, what if you leave Iraq, or the Iraqis tell you to leave, and Al-Qaeda sets up bases back in Iraq? What would you do? Would you take them out? And I said, I will always reserve the right to go in and strike against Al-Qaeda if they were in Iraq or anywhere else. That's what I've said throughout the campaign, because I will never hesitate to protect the American people. So let me give you an example of how politics works. McCain or his staff, they hear this and they thought they could make a clever point by saying, well, let me give you some news, Barack. Al-Qaeda is in Iraq. Like I wasn't reading the newspapers. Like I didn't know what was going on. And so, you know, I said to John McCain this morning, I said, well, first of all, I do know that Al-Qaeda is in Iraq. That's why I said I would continue to strike Al-Qaeda and have a strike force in the region. But I have some news for John McCain.
I'll let him know what's up.
And that is that there was no such thing as Al-Qaeda in Iraq until he followed George Bush and went into war into Iraq. I've got some news for John McCain. He and George Bush took us into a war in Iraq that should have never been authorized and should have never been waged, and that has not made us more safe. I have some